I do my dual tires.
Right.
My dual tires, they're evenly worn. They're evenly spaced. They're evenly matched, and there's there's no obstruction between
No
them.
obstruction in between the two tires.
The thread depth can be 2/32 of an inch.
Right.
And I would check that with a thread depth gauge, and recaps are allowed on the back tire.
Recap are allowed. All right.
Okay.
In
Now,
the back tire.
My rims, my inner and outer rims, Inspector.
No, the sidewall first.
Oh, that's right. My sidewalls, Inspector.
Right.
They're in good condition. No abrasions, no bubbles, no cuts.
Right.
Now my rims, my outer and my inner rims,
Right.
they're in good condition. They're not bent, broken, or cracked. No illegal welding.
Boom.
Over here, Inspector, all my lug nuts are present, none missing. There's no sign of shininess or rust that would indicate looseness. My axle hub, Inspector.
Axle hub or axle seal.
The axle seal properly
Right.
mounted to the axle. There's no missing hardware. There's a little bit of grease present here, sir, Inspector. I'm going to report that to maintenance.
Right.
Otherwise, there's nothing leaking.
Right.
Now, Inspector, here we are.
Yeah.
My valve stem, properly mounted to the rim.
Valve stem.
Not bent, broken,
Right.
and cracked. There's no
Always
air
hiding.
leak, but the cap is missing. I'm going to report that to
Right.
maintenance.
Exactly. The cap is missing. I'm going to report it to maintenance.
Inspector, the air pressure of my tires should be between 90 and 100 psi. And I would check that with or whatever the manufacturer requires. I would check that with the air pressure gauge.
Air pressure gauge.
All right, Inspector. My mud flaps, Inspector.
Right.
Properly mounted to the frame. No missing hardware. The mud flap is not ripped or damaged, and it should be 6 inches from the tire and 8 inches from the ground.
Right. That's
Then I
it.
go back and I do my lights.
Right.
All right, which I did before, but I'll do them again.
Right.
My lights, Inspector. I have 4 functions of my lights back there. They operate as my stop light, as my turn signals, as my 4-way flashes, and as my backup lights.
Right.
They're properly mounted, they're not cracked or damaged, and they are the proper color.
Right.
And then over here, Inspector, I have my license plate, properly mounted, it's clear, it's visible, it's got a chunk taken out over here. I'm going to report that to maintenance.
Perfect.
And then should be able to have